What's up, guys? Welcome to the final round of the September 11th, 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I'm here with my co-host, Robert Ray,
I exist.
who was also in the final round
I
this
was,
time.
and I was a nervous
Pilot-
wreck.
he was piloting the Unchained deck versus KT, another local guy, piloting Rescue Ace. This is a very exciting match with a lot of good back and forth gameplay with some interesting tech choices included as well. But without further ado, welcome to the
Every match I played that night took forever.
there were some like grind games going on. But there were some like complicated plays going on as well.
I was trying to do so much. I was trying to overthink everything. Look at that hand. Look at that one droll.
Yeah, you got, was it 3 traps, a spell,
I
and
think
a droll?
I think I have a Book of Moon
Yep.
and a droll, and then I have 2 of the Unchained traps and an imperm.
Oh, that's rough.
See,
Step 4.
I stepped forward and passed because I was like, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, you really need to have like a monster.
I needed something. I changed my deck's a lot different than it is right now in this video. So I added some other tech and some other things, changed some different packages and stuff.
Maybe it's like more monsters in there to.
Well, I hit the core guide package and I added
That's good.
that I drew into.
What is that?
I drew into my Rhoda.
Oh, okay, that's the
That's Abomination's Prison.
Okay.
So that lets me search an Unchained monster from deck to hand.
That's nice.
Well, I think it can also do spells and traps. I actually have the deck here. You can see.
And I guess KT must have bricked as well because he just
he didn't have a lot either. I just saw in his hand because I didn't. Here you go, Abomination's Prison.
Oh yeah, Abomination's
the card's
Prison.
right there. That luckily allowed me to get some of my stuff going. So I got some Yamas, I got some people in graves, setting some spells, little traps. He's double checking everything. He's looking at all my stuff. How dare he?
Got the Yama.
How dare he
Yama
play
is
the
such
game.
a good card.
Yama's great.
Came out of Duelist
A lot of people swear by it, but I'm just not proficient with the deck enough to be like, yeah, I know exactly how to play this. I know a lot of people out there are better than me with the deck, but I mean, it's all part of the learning curve. So, I mean, that's part of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, having fun, learning stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. There's always.
And I knew he was playing Rescue Ace, and that was one that I lost to over at the Philly tournament that we went to. My last duel I played was against Rescue Ace, and they took me out. So I was already nervous. I was already like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Like, oh, this is a bad matchup. Not
well,
sure.
It wasn't. Well, I mean, depending on what I do, I know now what I could probably have done to stop some plays. Okay. But he's checking all my cards. Half of this match is me reading my own cards because there's so much. Yeah, Ibiru.
Yeah, this is back in September 11th, so the Unchained strategy had recently gotten the new support from Duelist Nexus, so it's a lot of new cards here.
Yeah, he's got.
So right now they're just going back and forth, looking to see if he's got like any interactions he can do.
I'm constantly checking to see if I can do anything against Nibiru. My worst nemesis.
Exactly.
Tribute summoned Nibiru haunts my dreams every day. Oh yeah, look, there's a token. Yeah, okay. He bearded me. And then I keep playing.
Yeah.
Because I got some combos that I can do.
I remember you're playing against me. I did 2 Nibirus.
Yep, you Nibiru'd me twice, and I was still able to
Storyboard beat me in that game, even though I Nibiru'd you twice.
You Nibiru'd me twice, and I was able to beat you, yes. But I think that was more because you bricked rather than I was doing good.
It does have a crazy grind game.
2 Nibirus. I mean, yeah, because I can play through Nibiru with some of the newer dogs. And if I happen to have some of the monsters in my hand still, and I haven't used their effects yet, I can still kind of pop off. I can still kind of get into combo a little bit, not 100%, but a little bit. Yeah, we it's funny because we talk about a lot of plays. I'm like, so can I do this? Can I do that? Because my opponent's also a judge.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
it's always fun when I'm playing to kind of test the limits of what I can do with a play or an idea, um, with my with an opponent that knows a bit more about the rulings. Yeah. So I went into using the Nibiru token to go into that, and then
so use the Droll Lockbird
yeah, I summoned it, and
to
I
go
used
into the
three monsters to go into despair. And
okay.
here's the funny part. So he tried
Ooh.
to imperm that, and then I impermed his Nibiru,
I remember this
which
interaction.
canceled out his imperm.
There was a judge call over on
Because
this
I
thing.
asked him,
Actually,
I was
yeah,
like, wait a
it
minute, can
cancels
I
it out.
imperm that?
Yes.
And I was
It
able
did-
to stop it. I linked off using his Nibiru. So this is still on that play from using
Absolutely.
Nibiru. So you can see that it just keeps going. Once you do the one thing, it just keeps going. Like there are ways to play through it. It's not always easy. It's probably easier now with the changes I made.
That was an awesome interaction there.
Yeah,
Being
the
able
fact
to
that I
go
had
in
my
that huge chain link. What was that, like chain link 3,
it was a lot. It
4,
was a lot.
4, something
You
like
also
that?
notice there's you. You'll also notice I have a tendency to not on purpose slide my back cards over, like to make room. Like I will slide it over to put more.
Oh, like the back rail?
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
okay.
don't do it on purpose, and I realize my mistake every time I do it because he actually puts it back. He's like puts it back. I was like, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Apologize. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'll end up sliding one over. But I mean there's such a I don't know if I did it in this match or not. Like I said, I don't mean to do it. It's part of my ADHD, kind of organizing shit. But
Making sure it's all there.
yep.
So what? Okay, so you
Do
have
you
the
see how
trap there
big
still.
my graveyard is?
Yeah, it's only been
It's one. It's been one round.
few interactions.
It's
Yeah,
been.
and you've been
Remember, I dropped 4. I passed. He did a
like a
thing,
few
and then I did
turns.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then here's your calling on instant fusion, or ready fusion. Which one is that?
So that one is instant fusion there.
Yeah, because he tried to attack me with that at some point.
Yeah, that's coming up soon. He's going
And
for
I tried
a big
to,
combo here pretty soon.
Yeah, I tried to link off using Rage's effect, but his fusion is unaffected by anything when it's fused, and if it's like a water type.
It's something like that. Either it's like doesn't make it makes it
wild.
can't target. I'll have to look.
You know what's even funnier? We have yet to see any Rescue Ace plays from this deck right now.
Yeah, right now it's just
He
the instant
is
fusion
absolutely
so far.
bricked this first turn, and he's punishing me for being not the greatest. I did play through Nibiru. I did get some stuff out, but still, here we go. We're going into some stuff now. He's got Hydra now. This is where it starts to get interesting.
This card's got expensive. I think it's like 60 or 70. Now?
Hydra was 40 at the Philly tournament that we were at. Like that's how much it was.
I think it's boosted up now.
It definitely is because it hasn't been limited. It hasn't been, and it wasn't an easy pull from the Amazing Defender set.
And there's Turbulence out there too. So now he's got
Yeah,
Turbulence.
now he's gonna set the 4.
Going to go for the set 4. Yeah, absolutely.
Now I'm not 100% sure. You might want to look it up on this one.
Okay.
But I think you have to have all 4 like in the deck or like in the grave to be able to set them. Or at one point he was only able to set. Okay, yeah, here you go. He was only able to set 3 because the other one that he could have set was in the grave, I believe.
Okay.
So
maybe it's up to 4.
It is up to 4.
It is up to 4.
But the one he was looking for, I think, was in the grave. Because
I
I remember him being like, "Dang."
Didn't quite.
But now, I mean, look at his board.
Yeah, still getting like
he's
plus
popped off
3 cards.
He's got the
that.
back row against me. He's got the big monster out. I have sadness, because everything's kind of negated at the moment, because of the Mud Dragon.
Yeah, I got the effect here. So your opponent cannot target this card or monsters on the field with the same attribute of this card.
Yeah. So what he did,
so they're all fires. So
he changed it to fire.
Yes.
And then I couldn't use Rage at all because it targets. So I couldn't target a single one of those monsters to do anything with. So he went and actually beat me with that guy. He hit me with turbulence, which was sad. And then he I think he steals my Yama or destroys my Yama. He banishes her or something. See, he's telling me. So when you have Hydran out, you actually get. See, he stole my Yama.
Oh,
So I couldn't even use the banish effect to do anything with it.
Oh, that's rough.
When you have
That's
Hydran out,
huge for
your spells and traps for Rescue Ace actually do more than just their normal stuff.
Now he's going into main phase too. Couldn't quite get lethal.
I mean, you see,
So
he goddessed me.
Yeah, so
He
went
underworld
for
goddess me.
the goddess instead, which is insane. Absolutely.
Using my despair and my Yama.
Yeah, and you're top decking here at this point.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, with the Unchained deck, even top decking is completely viable. I will pull one card and be able to go into combo. If I pull the Abomination's Prison, I can search a card and then start popping off.
All right. So it had the torrential there. You're hoping that he was going to summon something.
I think we went into game 2 there. Yeah, that was the end of that game. He took it. He knew I had a torrential. He knows I have one in my deck. So he wasn't summoning anything on purpose.
Right.
He was playing against thinking I had that down.
Which isn't like it's definitely a tech card, but that tech card scared him there, so he wasn't.
It did. It didn't help me any because he didn't play into it, but it did make him have to play around thinking I had it. Which can help. But I love Torrential in the deck because Torrential will pop off and then all my cards kind of float because they're destroyed by card effect. They get other effects based on that, so that's always a fun time. I think I side in some dumb choices here. I think I side in a spell fragrance for a deck that doesn't really use spells.
Right. I remember KT. He was saying I did even side in the spell anti-spell fragrance.
I put it in. I was like, yeah, it'll help. And I was like, wait a minute, no, it won't. And the problem with like Link decks, I haven't found a card that I like siding for Link monsters aside. I mean, I don't have any like Phantasme or anything like that. But Dimensional Barrier doesn't do Links.
Right, yeah.
Like I don't there's nothing
Links.
that really stops Links aside from like Phantasme. And even that, look at my chin. Yeah, it's nasty. Stop, don't look at that. Look at that face. Get me out of there. I'm thinking
whether to go first or second here.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think I ended up letting him go first.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
But well, you do have Droll. I see a Droll in your hand.
I have a Droll.
Here.
I think I have an Ash.
But
I have a Ruha. I have
Prosperity.
Yeah, he prosperity'd me.
So it doesn't
I wish I had some prosperity.
You could
I'm potless.
Droll here.
I think I do. Because I think he adds and I Droll.
Yep.
Which doesn't really stop him. Because like if he can get Turbulence out, he can still set. But I mean, he already had 3 back row.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best board for him. Like, just
so my stuff. He's. I always forget to be very particular about how things are going. So what he did was, I kind of just put my monster down and then said what I was going to destroy. When I have to destroy something first and then set it down.
Right.
I have to be very particular about how I do things. Now I haven't been back in the game for a while. Like it's see, I just did it. I slid my anti-spell over.
To there.
Yeah, I slid it over. And he slid it back, and I was like, "You're right, my bad." Because it's been forever since I've done like serious competitive play, like playing against people like regularly.
Back in the day, the columns didn't really matter.
It didn't matter.
So like when we were like just playing in school, it wasn't really something we thought about. But
and so like
now everything matters.
Yeah, and that's why I apologized to him. I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that. I'll move that back in." And like I have to make sure I'm doing my order events and chains correctly, which is where that Aruha came in. So I ended up throwing down the Aruha and pointing to the one I was going to break. He was like, no, you got to do this in sequence. You have to break it first, then summon the Aruha, because that's how it works. And so since he knew, it kind of messed me up, because since he knew which ones I was going to break, he Cosmic Cycloned it.
Yeah.
Which stopped the combo.
The play, for sure.
So, like, but if I had done it correctly, Well, I guess he could have, but he wouldn't have known what it was. It would have broke before he would have been able to Cosmic Cyclone it.
Potentially that anti-spell fragrance, it could have been more helpful if you had the that going first, because
He wouldn't have been able to Cosmic. Well, no, he would have. It would have been set for a turn. No, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, you'd have to wait until
He would have had to
turn.
wait till his turn. Yeah, so I mean that could have helped me. Oh, my loop of
That's
destruction.
your spicy tech there.
My dumb spicy card. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I love Loop of Destruction. It's such a weird niche thing that almost never works for me, but I still love the card. If something is destroyed on the board, by card effect, let me oh, where was it? I don't think I have it sitting in my deck right now. Let's see. Since I have my deck here, let's see if I still have one in this.
Oh, here. This is it here.
Let me see
The
what you
card's
got.
name becomes Bringing Destruction while on the field once per turn.
Yeah, so if a monster is on the field is destroyed by card effect, which is everything Unchained does,
Absolutely.
as long as it's not during the damage step, I can target a monster on the field, destroy it, and then if I do, each of us takes 500 damage. So once per turn, essentially, I could technically get a pop and do 500 burn to each of us.
Which could be the difference
It
between
very
games.
well could be. There have been like
He's showing some hands.
yeah, he's messing with me now.
He's got a bunch of hand traps there.
Brought out I think that's Shayama. I think I just brought out to set a card, and then I think I destroy it as well. So the fun fact with Shayama, I think he stops it, but Shayama will bring out a like I'll be able to set a card or bring it out, and then I can destroy a card. So with the traps that pop off that let me do more stuff, I don't need to activate them to get their effect. I can destroy them to get their effect. So I can set with that card and then destroy it with that card and get its effect from the trap.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's a
nice
very easy
combo would be able to do with that.
It's a very easy pop off. But I think that's the one that destroys a card. Abominable Unchained Soul.
That's one of your big beaters. He's like
I think he's got Airlifter here on the field. Or is it Preventer?
Wow.
I can tell my cards by looking at them, and I was gonna build up a Rescue Ace deck, but I went to Unchained instead. You like how I point? My points are like, haha! I got that! I do this! I like unfurl my hand. Makes me look like I'm in Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking at my loop again. Nobody expects the loop.
Right.
Torrential.
Oh, there it is.
There's the torrential, and since that got broken, I get to do a thing. That also gets a thing, but there's no monsters on the field, so I actually didn't get to use it. So I was sad. But I mean, it still technically happened. And see, now he had a card to get into, to get his turbulence going. Now that his turbulence is on the field, I believe he goes to set the 4.
So was there no effects that you got from your grave when that was destroyed? Nothing you can.
I don't know if I had already used its effect or not.
That could have been what happened. Yeah.
So you see that Book of Moon? That Book of Moon I just did? That messed me up.
Oh, it did?
There were plays I could have done if I didn't book first and if I booked later.
Oh, okay.
What are we texting?
Maybe doing life points?
No, I'm texting someone.
Oh.
I'm absolutely messaging someone. That's my ADHD at work. You can see the power of multitasking.
Stop decking at this point. You got 2 continuous left.
You keep coming by.
Yes.
He's looked at Loop 72 times. Look, there's another one. You looked at Loop. I looked at Loop. He looked at Loop 4 times.
Everybody look at the loop.
We looping. Look. That's when Droll hit Droll.
Staying alive.
I put Droll down to like And then he was like, he was
So
trying to
he
figure out what happens when
impermed the
0 hits
droll?
0. Now he impermed my loop. He impermed my loop.
So you wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, he did imperm my droll for some reason.
Yeah, imperm the droll, so it would negate the loop in the column. So I guess so you wouldn't be able to get that pop effect when it's destroyed by battle. Ooh, that cracking noise! Dang. Ooh,
That was
damn.
my I got a lot of kinks.
I don't know if you could hear that on the.
Yeah,
the mic,
I
but
hope
that-
you can't,
that-
but I got
that
a lot
was-
of kinks in my neck.
That was loud.
I'm crack-a-lacking.
So got
Oh,
got
loop's
access
gone.
code out now.
Yeah, he went big.
He did a lot of stuff against that access code.
Yeah, he went.
I mean,
he
get
went,
that
he went
loop.
real big.
It's an impermanence access code, but that is
Guess
the
what he
game
brought out?
there.
He brought out turbulence.
It's pretty
I don't
close
know
to
if he
being
gamed.
game.
I think he let me go. Yeah,
I'll let you go for another turn.
and I was like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
over.
there's good
I got
game.
one trap. I was like, it's over.
Yeah,
When I pull into a trap and not a monster, it just doesn't. It didn't work.
seeing the handshake there is always good, and seeing good sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah,
whether
I mean,
win or lose, always good to see.
It's a game.
At the end of the day,
I'm out
we're
to
all
have fun.
having fun. Exactly.
If I win, I
Yeah.
win. If I don't, I don't. It's a learning experience. Every deck I play, I learn. So,
Right. All right. Well, good game, guys, and congratulations, KT.
you beat me fair and square and really well.
So, introducing
Oh yes.
the winners token
For our
here.
next tournament,
This is going to be the winners token for the
it's our October
October 9th.
Halloweenish. October 9th, he said.
yes
Tournament.
October 9th Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at Giants
Very
Pizza
spooky,
Pub.
very orange and
Yeah.
black. Fits the theme.
Absolutely. But until next time, guys, make
We'll
sure to
catch you all later.
yes, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Wherever those buttons are.
Yes,
Probably
below.
down there, over there. And there might be a bell.
Yes.
There's a few things. Hit the notifications. Figure out what we're doing when we do it. Come back for more. I'm sure you love us.
Peace out, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Introducing the official winners token for the October the 9th, 2023 Johnny's Pizza and Pub Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Come to Johnny's Pizza and Pub in Ocean City, Maryland, October the 9th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. for a chance to win.